Hey, guess who? It's me again, and guess what? I'm back on the beach. What a big shocker. So, you heard my story the other day about the guy that had met the genie here on the beach, and he wanted a highway built from here to Hawaii, and basically that was a joke. So if you missed that, go back and watch that video. I posted it very recently, and it was just a fun video. Then I said that I'd come back and I'd share some more serious thoughts on relationships and basically why they don't work. You know, the truth is most relationships are complete failures. Not only looking at the divorce rate, over half of the marriages fail, but look at the ones that don't fail. How many really happy couples do you know? I ask that question to people all the time, and I don't think I've ever had anyone that knew more than one or two couples that they envied, wow, that couple's really got it going. So the bottom line is relationships are extremely difficult, and I'm going to talk a lot about relationships because one of the, I believe, ultimate goals in life, beyond being whole and complete and happy and free on your own and just enjoying your life as it is on your own, I believe that we're here to create sacred relationships with other people. So as much insight as I can provide you on that, I will, because that's very important to me and probably to you also. Today though, in this short clip, I want to look at what I consider to be the one reason that any relationship fails. I've proved this theory 100% of the time. Every time someone's broken up or somebody, they failed relationship and I'm talking to them about it, I will give them this theory and it's never failed. So this is really today just designed to maybe give you a little bit better understanding of why either A, the relationship you are in is not working, or the ones that you've had in the past, why they didn't work. And hopefully you'll feel a little bit better, like, oh, I never thought of that. That helps. So here it is, the one reason relationships fail. This is not a joke. The other day was a joke. This is serious. Not too serious, but here's the bottom line. One person is growing. You've got two people in a relationship. One of them is learning, they're growing, they're evolving mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, etc. And the other person is stuck. What I find in my work is that typically the person that's growing, for whatever reason, is the woman. She's learning, she's growing, she's expanding who she is as a human being. And for whatever reason, the guy is just not on board. So she's out there living her life and he's kind of kicking back on the couch, drinking beer, watching football. And nothing knocking drinking beer and watching football or anything like that. But the idea is that this person's learning and growing and evolving and this one's just kind of stuck. Am I explaining a relationship that you've been in the past? Am I explaining the relationship that maybe you're in now? So no great insight into what to do about that. We'll talk more about that, but for now I just want you to get, that's the reason almost every relationship fails. And if you really think about the relationships of your past and maybe even your present, hopefully that explains a lot. And I want you to get, it's not where it's not that the person who's learning and growing is better and this person's worse or good or bad. It's not about that. It's just an understanding that everybody's at where they're at. And if you, and I'm sure if you're watching this and tuning into what I'm doing here, what my work is all about, there's a 99.99% chance that you're the one who's learning and growing and evolving and wanting to always improve their life. And the person you're with just might be stuck. And here's what I know. If they're stuck, it's not your job to unstick them. If they see what you're doing and what you're reading and how you're thinking and who you're hanging out with, they're either going to buy into it or not. And it's not your job to really drag them along. They got to come along for the ride if they're ready. So when I talk about sacred relationships, it's really about two people, watch this, two people who on their own is each whole and complete and dealing with getting over any fears and limiting beliefs and things that are not working in their life. We're never fully whole as human beings. We're here to learn lessons in life, but you're doing the work. You have two people that are doing the work that on their own are complete, and then you bring them together. That's a sacred relationship. So we'll talk more about that. Again, today I just want to look at the one reason relationships fail. I hope this has been helpful for you, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Have a great afternoon. I'm going to enjoy a little beach time as always, and we'll tune in tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.